Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Virgo. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Virgo, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Virgo, I have been on a pilgrimage. This is why I'm only now coming into my reads in the middle of the month. And let's see what we have here. Treachery. Okay. Ooh, the Tower. So, what's this here? Oh, jealousy and envy. Oh boy, the world. It's a cycle coming to an end. And the King. Okay, so someone is jealousy. There's third party. There's lies, deceit. It's being discovered. If it hasn't already been discovered, it will be discovered. The fact that it came out face down is because it hasn't been discovered. It will be discovered, and that could come with the eclipse of the sun. We just came through the eclipse of the moon, which is what I was getting to. The 14th is when the eclipse of the moon came in. So that in itself is a trigger for, or a mind bender is what I am referring to, that eclipse more and more, because we're affected mentally and emotionally more than anything because of the trine that's formed with the water signs, or in the water signs rather, Saturn in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces and Mars in Cancer. It's those, they're not happy in those signs, neither of the planets. I just pushed one down. The Star. So it is to understand. Oh boy, the details coming in. You will know. You will know, and you will be freed, and you will come to your happiness. Again, you will know. The truth is going to be revealed, either through someone coming to you, or, oh boy, the deck just split, online, even at a great distance, where people are, you're talking to somebody at a distance, or you're traveling. Through traveling, you'll find out it is coming to an end. It really is coming to an end. Whatever treachery you are facing, or you were suspicious of, or privy to, or party of, it's coming to an end. The jealousy, the selfishness is there. The intuition is there for those of us who are just holding back on not taking that second chance on, it's like ego, very selfish, or very, very strong, very wise, very honest. Not too sure about the honesty in this, but let's see. Yeah, it's more about the ego. It's more about the ego, where we're being stubborn, we're being selfish, we're wanting to change everything to suit our own needs. This is where the jealousy and the treachery are coming in. We need to speak. We're holding back. I shouldn't say we're holding back, but it's a passive thing. It's like wanting to change the plan about speaking, or wanting to have that commitment to start over. And I mean, it's a question of either going to therapy and dealing with the situation, or not dealing with the situation and doing whatever it takes to make things fit their way, my way, or the highway. We have stalemate, we have patience. You've been patient, Virgo, if that's the case. Communicating over a distance, and that is coming to an end. That cycle is coming to an end. Jupiter is going to turn, and here we have that stubbornness again. It's changing of the mind. It's either they want to change their mind, or they're stuck in their mind. They want to be alone. I say they, could be you, but somebody's very selfish. Somebody is being very selfish, and has been or will be. I mean, that treachery card again, it came face down, so it's not been discovered yet. And then we have two more showing themselves here again with the Tower. We have Hierophant, and we have the Knight of Swords. So right there we see fighting, arguing, not so much fighting, but it's an argument. It is wanting to be in control. Again, the Tower, wanting to bring down the Tower, wanting to do things my way. Justice will be served. That Hierophant it's a higher knowledge, it's a higher understanding, and it is because of the higher understanding, whether it is on your side or another side, this is that is going to bring out or back up the argument, if that is the case. It is in the knowledge. It is in being able to suss out and recognize. And gosh, these cards are just coming forward. There's the Knight of Cups with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. So really wanting to put an end and start over, and just waiting for the right moment to say, I don't want this, I want something different. That could be you, Virgo. It could be anybody. That could be sorry, just seeing little crumbs here. Lots of messages. Again, the energy is very erratic. It's one moment of wanting to be in a relationship, and then another one moment of just sabotaging everything. There's treachery involved. There's a third party situation. There is an ending of a cycle. Relationships are up in arms, if you will. Some of us are wanting to completely walk away from certain individuals. Others of us are trying to make it fit. Some of us are trying to make amends. You pick your situation. You know where you're at. That eclipse of the moon has us in mental turmoil. And again, I was talking about the trine for the water signs, which is to help us find that grounding within our spirituality. This is why I was away, to help myself deal with that, exactly that, the turmoil of the mind, where I went in a little deeper into my tarot to help me find my safety, my mental safety. It's not been easy for any of us, and Virgo, it's showing up in this shuffle that it's a lot been going on for you, and you're coming through though. because you're still on a steady path. The tower, the tower showed up twice, so, and then there's the Hierophant. So Spirit has your back. Spirit has your back, and the eclipse happened in Virgo, so a lot of truth has been revealed, especially when it comes to Virgo. The mental capacity is either you've been boggled, where you're feeling confused, depressed, out of sorts, or you've come to see reality, you've come to accept the truth, you're standing in your truth. So it can go either way. It really depends on your birth chart. I'm using I think it's called the Smith-Waite, because I keep saying Wade Smith, but I think it's Smith-Waite. It's the borderless tarot for the series of the Rider-Waite. It's the borderless, and it's new deck that I got. Again, the deck splits on the King of Wands with the Queen of Cups. So it's very passionate and very emotional, the energy that you may have been dealing with. And again, this is where third parties come in, and secrecy on another level, and ego on another level. So it's been a rough ride, and that's why I'm using the Celtic Cross that goes very nicely with this deck. And for the Oracle, I chose the Animal Spirits Oracle because of that erratic energy. The animal spirits, they're to help us temper that energy and really guide us. And it's a really beautiful deck, the Oracle deck here. Let's see how we can find our way through. Oh boy. Starting off with, someone wants to apologize. So you've been through turmoil, you've been fighting, you probably caught someone doing something that was going against what you believe, or your relationship, depending on type of relationship. Okay, so I'm gonna have to see how these cards go, because it's a broader spread, the Celtic Cross, and kind of limited with my space. So here we have the King of Cups. So we're in the emotions. Okay, so King of Cups. Now, a few signs that I've done, I've not called out signs. I'm not feeling inclined to, but again, water signs. Here we have the Pisces, which is very strong here. We have Cancer, we have Scorpio. Coming more toward the Cancer on this one, because we have the Page of Cups, and that in a sense is really wanting to start again. And again, this could be Scorpio too, and it's not just Cancer and Pisces. I'm not calling out any particular sign. You know who you're dealing with, and the energy in itself is, where I say Pisces, is because of a selfish attitude, very selfish. But then Cancer is also that sense of, I want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with it. I just want it my way or the highway. But the challenge is in growing up and taking that responsibility and being committed, because it's a page to the king. So a real apology, see, a sincere apology is what is required here. And Virgo, I'm stammering here because I'm not sure that, I'm not sure. Now I see we have the Knight of Cups, so sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. So it's a slow process. That apology take a long time to come to you, but nonetheless, it's a sincere apology that you will have to wait for, and you probably know that already, because this is slow in the coming here. It takes a long time for for this knight to show up, but when he does, he comes with sincerity. And that is to come. What is below you, again, we have that secrecy, we have that third party, we have that I don't know, I doubt, I'm keeping secrets. So it's again, it's a contradictory. We have the page with the king, we have the high priestess with the knight. So really just immature and it's not taking the responsibility seriously. I mean, if you're going to apologize, why should it take a year and a day? You see? I don't mean you, Virgo, I mean anybody. It's a bit of a frustration because here we're keeping things under wraps, which is what this is in the past. This is the foundation here. And then we're wanting to make a plan, or we're wanting to move forward on an offer that we would make as an apology and come with sincerity. Again, it's like we're setting things up to show that I want to do the right thing. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in the past, where things were not fair, or it was more give and take, or more give than take maybe on your part, where you were paying out, and now we have Seven Pentacles, so everything's in a stoppage, it's a stalemate because of secrecies and what's been going on in the past. The future is looking like we have high hopes. We're seeing way into the future. We want to be grounded. We want to do all the right things. We want to have all of the gifts that come. Just making sure, because again, it's to bunch them up so you can see the cards. Let's push this over a little more. I want to make it centered. Okay. And this is the future. So we want things to be grounded. We want to see that there is a future. We're hopeful. Maybe you are hopeful, Virgo. Maybe someone is hopeful, but you are setting your sights on having a steady foundation. You want things to work out. You have that hope, that sense of hope. It's very hopeful. Where you are now is a question of setting up an offer. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You're working for it. You're putting your mind to it. You're actually you're physically ready. You want to make an offer, or you want to receive an offer, or you've been made an offer. It's a gift. Gift come to you. And then we have someone holding back. So, and I say someone, this is not you. This is you ready to make your offer. But the next person whom you're dealing with they're not sure. They're very doubtful, and they're uncertain as to where this is going. Because they're thinking that we're going to be left out in the cold, or we're not going to have a home, or what we have now, we're going to lose it. Not feeling like we belong. We have the 5 again with the 6, so, and then with the next 6 over here is, yeah, we're looking at change. We're looking at making a change. We want things to change. We're fearful that things are going to go, they're going to go the wrong way. If I go with you, I'm afraid. Virgo. They are afraid of change. This is why they're so selfish. They can't give up something. It's what they, again, what it is that they can't give up is the third party. It couldn't be clearer. Your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that what is supposed to be an offer for stability is not with you. It's with someone else. There's stability. You holding back. You see, you holding back here with this Queen of Cups is because you know that happiness is in the past. Somebody from the past. You know that. You know that the person that you're dealing with, they're happiest with someone from the past. And there it is, where we have that third party situation happening with the disappointments and yeah, leaving the stability and expecting things to heal. You will leave this behind. You will come to know the truth because you already do. You already know the truth. All of what you are working on and what you are working to achieve it's only going to be taken away from you and given to someone else. Now take that as it resonates, because your happiness is because your happiness is coming to an end here, and you know it. You have to start over. You have to start afresh, and it is a cycle that has been repeated where we have the Page of Cups. I'm sorry. I want us to start again. I promise I won't do that again. And you have memories of that scenario where you are disappointed. Whether it is with the same person or a different person, you are coming to realize instinctively that this scenario is repeating in your life, and you need to make choices. You need to really walk away from what appears to be stability. Because if you are trying to make things fit, if you are wanting, if you know that you've been cheated in the past, well, chances are they're going to do it again. If it is that you were cheated by someone else and you fall into another relationship where you are suspicious and you have some kind of understanding, or you feel in that sixth sense of something isn't right here, and that there is someone coming up from the past who has been involved with your partner, yeah, and there has been disappointments, lies, deceit, the treachery card that just fell out, you're going to realize that that is where it's at, that it is repeating itself. But you see, once you decide, I don't want this anymore, I've changed my mind, I'm gone, I want to do something else, I want to be on my own, or I want to be with somebody else, or I just want to be gone, that's where your healing begins. And then you will change your attitude, and you will find your love. You will find that ability to accept that truth, that this is what you have had and this is what you have received again, and you will accept it, and you will stand on your own, and you will take care of yourself, and you will walk away, and you will find happiness in yourself, Virgo. because it starts with you. Happiness is not with someone else. Happiness is with yourself. And if you cannot be alone and be happy, then there is no way you're going to be happy with someone else. Happiness is in sharing what you have. It is keeping that or finding the balance between give and take. And if it is that you are giving and not receiving, then there is no happiness to be had. So sorry that I'm being this straightforward, but that's what the cards are giving me. It started off with that 7. And I do hope that it doesn't take you a long time, but the eclipse of the sun will come and it will tell all truth. It will reveal, because that is what it is. You see, the moon is to stir the mind and the sun is to open the eyes and make you clear and understand, make you see what it is you don't want to see. That is what the moon has stirred up in the mind, that you need to pay attention to certain bits of information and follow that intuition so that third parties are revealed. What is the advice? I thank you, Spirit. Advice, the bison, abundance. And then at the bottom we have the elephant, greatness. So you are poised. You are poised to overcome the cycles of repeated lessons, Virgo. And only you will know if you've experienced relationship where you're feeling that you've been taken advantage of, well, and you've experienced it again, well, now Spirit is saying you've learned, you are very aware. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life, fill my life with goodness, teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So Spirit is asking you to seek refuge in Spirit. The buffalo, you know, the buffalo provides everything: food, shelter, warmth, even adventure, because they're nomads. So Native Americans who hunted the buffalo for life, for their sustenance, they moved with the herds. So they crossed vast areas because they follow their food, and they bring them to shelter. The fur, you see, the meat, the fur, and that abundance, the size of the beast alone fed the entire village. And the white buffalo is a blessing. It means that you are protected. And here's where your protection is coming in through your intuition with our Queen of Cups, because she is the novice. She is the experienced one. And her happiness is coming from within. She is protecting her happiness. She's not allowing herself to be taken advantage of again, because she's following Spirit's guide. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life, fill my life with goodness, teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. You will know who is coming up from the past, who is repeating cycles of treachery with you. Here we have at the bottom of the deck the elephant. So another massive creature. See, Spirit is protecting you with massive creatures. Here we have love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Now, again, it's a double-edged sword. She is a third party as well as she is an independent woman. But it is because of third-party situations that you, Virgo, will become an independent woman. It is because of your experience with being taken advantage of that you will keep your love and you will protect. You will protect your love. Love is your strength. Remember that. It is in your love that you will see the guilty parties. It is in sharing that love that you will know there is a third party situation or not. It is in experiencing that disappointment, that inkling of, oh, okay, I see where you're going, I see where you've been, is where you're going to say no more. I'm walking away from this. You're going to turn your back. You're going to turn your back on another disappointment. You're not going to allow your heart to be stabbed again by third party. You're not going to let it happen. You're going to step up. You're going to let spirit take you, and your love is that strength. The strength of an elephant, that's a massive beast. That is how much love you have, Virgo. That you are in a position to have a home. Take care of yourself, because that's how it ends up, with the Queen of Pentacles. And that's you. That's self-sufficiency. After you come through. See, big fights, King of Pentacles, walking away, the truth. There's your queen. There's you. That is you. Keeping it all to yourself. You are taking care of you. You are not trusting so easily anymore. That's why we come full circle back to the Queen of Cups, where she is uses her intuition. She lets spirit guide her. Leadership is your path, so that she is a natural leader. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. From your suffering, you're going to share that. You're going to be able to help other women, men too, who have been put through the ringer with relationships that have third parties because of your own experience. Because you will inspire those that you meet because of your suffering. Again, like I said, double-edged sword. Where she represents the third party, she also represents a woman of independence who takes care of herself. She doesn't allow for other people to take advantage of her. And you can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles represents the bison here. See? Because that's self-sufficiency, being able to provide. You are able to provide for yourself. You are in the position right now to provide for others, Virgo. You will not, Spirit will not allow for you to be taken advantage of. You've been through that and you're not going down that road again. You are wiser for it. On that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.